Um, Hello guys and welcome to my channel, and for those who usually watch, I told you. I fucking told you. Like, the English sucks. The moment I switched back to the Vienna, I'm just seeing constant growth. I've decided to record my episode now, I guess a bit earlier, because I assume that in about an hour I'm going to lose all of my elo. So I don't know, I guess I need to record now as some kind of high. So yeah, I also started playing Dutch. Dutch is great. I really enjoyed this opening. I feel like I've played something incorrectly, but I don't really care. I'm just here for the vibes now. So yeah, I don't know if I really touched this topic, but World Cup, Norway. Oh, I fucking lost a piece. I mean, I guess that's a bomber, right? Let's double his pawns, I guess. So I'm about to lose this knight to this pawn. So let's attack the bishop. Wait a minute, I haven't lost a piece, because if you take and I take, then in the end, even though it's kind of messy, right? I just wanted to say that I kind of stabilized, but I didn't really. I'm still kind of fucked. If I go here, he doesn't have any tricks like this. Okay, now I'm getting really beaten up by this guy. But I'm only going to be down a pawn, which is kind of cool, I guess, because I kind of sold. Oh, he trades. So yeah, World Cup, Norway. Honestly, usually I don't really care about football and all of that football stuff, but I mean, Erling Haaland just got me caring about football, and then they lost. In my opinion, FIFA shouldn't rely on this microchip sensor in the ball, because if you don't know even what's going on, the ball apparently touched this spider cable camera thingy that kind of moves and records the match. And the trajectory, I guess, kind of changed. And in my opinion, it should have been VRR checked, like a video check. And they should actually reverse the goal that was scored right after the ball touched the cable. But I mean, that's life, you know. It's Norway's first World Cup since like 28 years, so they played really well. And I don't care about football anymore, right? Norway got eliminated, and I'm back to not caring about football. But I do care about chess, so here, I guess I have to defend with my king. I already know. I guess I should go here. Since those checks are kind of annoying to defend this pawn. I also wanted to push, but then I just walk into a fork, which would be kind of embarrassing. Okay, if I play this, maybe firstly I should go here to really kick back this knight. I mean, that looks reasonable. He also cannot move this rook. And I somehow came back to this game. I mean, me being a pawn down isn't that bad, because the pawns are doubled, there are islands. He does have a post pawn, which is kind of annoying. But still, I'm doing fine. Now takes. I mean, I guess he goes here, right? Or he gives me a check. He gives me a check, which after I go here doesn't really change that much, no? I guess I kind of have to go here. I'm kind of scared that after he pushes this pawn twice, then he would have jumped in and gave me a check. Hold on. If I go here... No, I kind of have to take the knight because I can't afford another pawn. So he will have a bishop for a knight trade. He will come on top of the... like... that might be clutch for him. But my knight, I guess, I feel like those pawns are just too weak for the bishop to actually matter. Because, I don't know, we'll see. Also after the game we can check the 23rd move, if I was winning or not. I feel like here I'm definitely winning. Yeah, definitely. And I also don't remember the last time, like, the last time Poland was in the World Cup. I don't even think we were, to be honest. That's kind of sad. But enough about football and more on this match. And this is another game where I have like 6 or 8 minutes. I didn't say 6, 7, fuck off. 6 or 8 minutes, right? And I have so much time in the endgame because this is... I mean, we just traded everything off, right? So what I'm thinking is... I don't know, I'm just going to push a pawn. Maybe create some space for my king. I guess I cannot sneak through and trade this pawn. He just goes and moves his bishop, but after I go here... I mean, this is a nice little outpost for my knight. I guess it's not an outpost because I'm on my side, but still he cannot do anything about this knight. Like, at all. Whoa. You let me take? What if I take with the rook? And then I will win his rook? No, I guess in the end I'm always up a pawn. So I assume this is also fine. I have no idea why he played this. I can just take and then take this pawn. And now we're equal on pawns, but you have some islands. And overall my position is a lot better. I guess he must have missed that my knight can take or something. Or maybe it's because he's from America. From United States. The USA. I don't know, are there any great chess players from USA? I feel like India is kind of dominating when it comes to like world-class league of chess. Plus, is Magnus from Norway? Yeah, he probably is because he was at the World Cup, at the Norway game. So it's safe to assume that he is. What if I go here? That looks nice. I would also like to take this pawn, but this... So this is basically a free move. I guess I can look at it at that, because he just moved his rook here, and now he kind of has to move back. Like, what are we doing? And now $1 million question is, what do? I probably should push those pawns, right? On the outskirts. That's probably a smart idea. Maybe I should have walked my king here first. Like, first and foremost. Because now it might be a little bit annoying. I guess this is fine. Because he will probably come down and try to take like here or something. Or maybe he will defend like this. I really don't know. If I push this and then he comes here, I guess I can kind of push my pawn line forward. You could say that, I guess. Also, I haven't played Subnautica and fucking Celeste in like ages. Maybe I should get back to those games, but here I can take, but I also have some checks. I mean, they do fuck all, but they are checks. And we love checks. I could also go all in on trying to checkmate this guy. Like, if I go here, seriously, what can he do? Right? If I just go here and just... So right now I'm threatening this. So we have to either go here or here. And then I'm just going to push this pawn. And I think that there's nothing he can possibly do. Like, I'm just storming my way up. Whoa. I guess after this you have to come back. Like, you just gave me a reason to go closer to your pawn. Because I would have to waste a move on like walking my king to this pawn. So I can block it. But yeah, from now on it should be an easy dub. Definitely if he just... I guess he has an escape route. I mean, that's kind of something. But I think... Wait a minute, let me do the square trick because it's cool. Yeah, I feel like I can just trade the rooks, go here and just push the pawn. Right, you have just nothing. You have literally nothing. Like, I'm even sacrificing this pawn. Because in the end, I'm just going to hang around here. You can't give me a check. If you give me this check, I'm just going to walk up and... Yeah, you basically have nothing. And if you try to like block this, which is kind of gay, I can go here. Now your rook is stuck defending this pawn. And you have to manually... Have I solved? I probably should have played this before. But other thing, even if he gives me opposition, I can just waste a move by moving my rook. And in the end he will have like a bad move that he has to play. What if I go here? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to... Oh, it might be a draw. Have I just sold? No, because if I go here, then he has to move his king, right? Because you cannot move the rook because of... Like, you cannot move the rook. I will just promote. You cannot push this pawn because of this pin, and you cannot push this pawn. So now I'm going to take either one of those. There is a check, but it leads to nothing after I go here. And now you have to come back, and I'm just going to harass you the whole game. Right, I'm just going to pass this move back. Is it? It looks kind of drawish. No, now I give a check and then come back. And now I just push this pawn. I just have two pawns. Yeah, that king ain't doing nothing. Ain't. Why am I fucking... Okay, I have to stop swearing, that's first. Because swearing is bad. And second of all, why am I saying ain't? Why am I saying ain't? Can't I just say isn't? Oh. The whole game got a lot more interesting, I feel like. It feels like. No, but then you go here, 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 and then here. And then I'm fine. I guess if those pawns were kind of closer to each other and he could give me like checks like this. Because of the king maybe. But that also wouldn't make any sense. I have a feeling like it's a draw. I have a slight feeling like it's a draw. Is it a draw? No, it's not a draw. I feel like he can just constantly check me, which is just not true. Now he will give me this check and I will have to kind of zigzag my way down the board, but not like this, like this. Am I reading the position right? Is this a draw? If I go here, it feels like a draw. Why does it feel like a draw? Maybe I have to defend this pawn and then give him a check. You know, like he comes here and then I just go bam, bam and win. But also if I lose this, the choke of this, he will come in like that. Wait a minute, I feel like if I go here and he gives me this check, and I go here, he cannot take and defend this pawn at the same time, right? That is some nice endgame solving, to be honest. Because now either pawn is promoting, either by this simple promotion or by giving a check, or we're going to have a rook checkmate against the guy. Can I make this box smaller? Of course I can. I just have Levy stuck at my head. Like, can I make the box smaller? I probably cannot. Is there another strategy of... I feel like there is one where you kind of give opposition. But I feel like the box is kind of better. But I guess that is just my preference. This, and then I just go here. And we'll see if I go here and there. Wait a minute, here, 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 here. Yeah, and then I just mate. And it's over. Okay, this was a nice game. By the way, look at my Elo. Okay, what was the move? Was it like 23? Let's see who is winning here. He is winning just solely because of this bishop, but a couple moves forward, right? Like here it's equal, sorry. You don't really know. Especially not at this level, and especially not when he just hangs a pawn. Right? And then he just hangs everything. Yeah, but this was overall a nice game. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.